can Brentford will make to move to Tottenham manager? Well, that'd be interesting though. But the only thing can Frank will be going to Tottenham manager. Well, not sure though, because but I think that Tottenham manager needs to get Frank. The only thing who can Frank will be going to Tottenham manager for next season. Well, probably, guys, but you never know though. But only thing who can Frank will be go to Tottenham move. Possible, but only thing it can. But I'm not sure though. So yeah, but there's a lot to say though. But we understand that we've been saying about, but Frank will go to Tottenham Hotspur to be a manager. Well, it would be though, but the only thing who can. But I don't know who replace him, and by Ange though. But who will though? Well, I'm not sure. It depends if Frank will go though to Tottenham to be a manager. But I don't know because of Brentford. They need him as well. But I don't know though. It depends with Brentford team though. But I know that with Arthur Tony has left now for Brentford about a couple of years now, and he moved to different club. But I don't know why though, because do you think that Brentford manager will go to Tottenham? Maybe everyone Metro.com is will be about Thomas Frank and that as well. But it might happen though. It might happen though, because look, I know that with Thomas Frank, they need to get something to win games though for next season though. But I'm not sure they're going to fit though. Well, it depends with any times though. But they knew about 4 years now, about couple years ago. But before it started though, but Brentford they to move that going on top 4, top 3rd or any leagues and as well. But I don't know how to do that though. But the only thing who can. But I promise you guys, you never know. But can Brentford will make to move Thomas Frank go to Tottenham manager? Well, I'm not sure though, because I know that Ange got sacked about last week before or a couple of years, but I don't know who will be replace him though. So maybe to get like Thomas Frank or maybe Managerial for the last about couple of years ago manager he is, but he played sometimes though, but he knew about this club. But I think sometimes they need to get off different clubs now. Well, I don't know that they're going to fit though, because if they need to get get great wins for a season, they need to get a wins though. But if they don't, they're going to lose some games for a season. Do you think so, guys? Make sure to comments what you think in your thoughts. But the only thing who can though, but I don't know how to fit in it though. But how can we do this though? Absolutely, but they're gonna try to keep Thomas Frank, but I don't know who though, because they find it hard to learn. But who will though? But it depends with different clubs though. It depends with Thomas Frank or maybe Marcelo. But I know that because of Marcelo, he came to Tottenham manager about a couple of years ago, about probably 21-22 season, I think. But I'm not sure. But he did join the Tottenham manager about 2019, 20 it was. But I don't know because because he came down to Tottenham before with Managerial, and he was joined by Tottenham manager about 1920s season it was before started, but I don't know it's gonna fit though. But can Thomas Frank will be good season at Tottenham? Well, it depends though with Ange though, because I know that he got sacked though, but who will get Thomas Frank will be at Tottenham? But I don't know. So that's to find out for next season. But who will get Tottenham manager? Maybe Thomas Frank. Maybe it might happen though. But you guys, I promise you, you never know. It's content because if can Frank Lampard or maybe Thomas Frank will be go to Tottenham manager. We think so, but we need to have a think about the things will be going on. If they can do this for a season, they're going to get more wins for the season back. If they can do this, but only thing who can will be different clubs now. But if Thomas Frank will be at Brentford, or maybe he goes to Tottenham, so that's to find out until next season start. But it depends if Thomas Frank thinks about that. But can that Thomas Frank goes to Tottenham manager? Well, it might happen, guys. You never know because they knew about this club for years and years now. Because I think that probably Thomas Frank will be happy because I don't know he feel happy yet, because he's at Brentford manager for years now, I think. But he used to stay at Brentford because he did go to Brentford that day for a season. Yeah, because of that, because it was with Thomas Frank, he might go to Tottenham, but I don't know how they're gonna do it, But and that's really frustrated. And that's gonna be frustrated. But we know about this club as well. But can Thomas Frank will be replaced though? But I don't know yet until the season start. Depends with Ange or to Thomas Frank, but it depends though with Tottenham or say at Brentford. Well, it depends though, guys, because sometimes with Brentford, that Brentford teams like up Tony has saved, and then we've got a new signing from Liverpool, Callaghan, but because he joined with Liverpool, but he's been transferred at Brentford now, but the only thing will be replaced though, because I don't know it's going to work though, because can that Thomas Frank will be happy to stay at Brentford, or maybe he goes if he goes to move out Tottenham manager. Well, it depends with the clubs though, because they're going to say on Sky Sports News. It depends. They're going to say about Thomas Frank or maybe Ange stay or goals. But he did though. But Ange got sacked, guys, because they knew about this club for every year now. Because I know why. Because Ange got sacked that day because of Europa League. But I think they lost by Manchester United at Europa League, and Tottenham manager got sacked for that as well for whole game. But Tottenham are very, very disappointing. But that's why with Europa League has been cancelled. But it's not that cancelled because they played a game before it started. Then Man U with Manchester United smashed Tottenham. That's what with Ange got sacked for, I think. But depends because that last time with Ange tells off to Rafe. I'm being sent off. I the ref said red card to Ange and he got sacked ever because they know about that as well because with that stupid Rafe sent Ange off and he goes like this, gone, ship off, but he's gone, absolutely gone because he got sacked that day for the game though, because of Man United, they won it because they won it at your party now, but it's a shame for Tottenham, but that's why the only thing can replace though, depends what we're going to do, but I don't know what we're going to do about this guys, but can though Thomas Frank will goes to Tottenham manager. Well, it might happen because that's a found out for a season start. It depends with every clubs now for years and years now, but can will make it absolutely. But if they can do this though, but Thomas Frank will be goes to Tottenham manager. That'd be amazing for Thomas Frank if goes to Tottenham manager. If they talk to assistants or maybe talk to players and that's well, it might happen like this though. But can Thomas Frank stay at Brentford or he can move to Tottenham manager? So that's a find out for the season though. But it depends with Sky Sports News say. But it might happen though because of with can Thomas Frank or goes to Tottenham manager, but not sure yet. So I'm just letting you know guys, and that's well. So guys, what do you think in the comments? So guys, make sure what do you think about with Thomas Frank, or maybe if Thomas Frank goes to Tottenham, so that's a find out. So guys, make sure put your thoughts in the comments. So make sure guys, what do you think about with Thomas Frank? Do you think that Thomas Frank will stay at Brentford or he will go to Tottenham manager? So let's find out guys. So make sure put your thoughts in the comments.